Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'd just like to say thanks to everyone for your support, watching the videos, subscribing, all your comments. I really do appreciate it. So today I'm going to come in with the Artist Garden in full bloom, and we're going to use the beautiful bird song. And I've also brought in the coordinating cardstock and the papers. So what I've done is taken a 7x5 and I'm going to have an attempt at a card that Amy did on Hunkydory this morning. So I've done a little mock-up so that I could see how it would work on this size card. And now I'm just going to do it on the actual card. So I'm going to turn it round because I've only got the small board, so then it just makes it easier for me to mark it out. So what we need is 1 1/4 and score, 2 1/2 score, 3 3/4 and score, and then it'll be 5 where the crease is if you were just doing it from plain cardstock. And then we just mountain and valley fold it. So it's basically like a fold back, but you've got the extra pieces in it as well. And then I've taken another piece of card and cut that to 10 as the width and 6, and then scored it halfway, which would be 5. And then I've just taken a notch off each side so that when it sits in there, it sits so it's flush with the card. And then it's just a matter of decorating it, but that's the idea. It will sit like that. So now we just need to mat and layer. So I'm just going to get some silver mirror. So I forgot to get some out. I'll get a couple because I'm not sure if we can get all from one, but we'll see. So first of all, we'll do the main card, so I can get rid of the scoreboard now and bring in my trimmer. So the first one is easy enough, it's a 7x5, but we'll take 2 notches. Off each. So that'll sit in there. And then we need, so then we need just one for there and one for there. So that is 1 1/4. So if we do a notch under the 1 1/4, how that looks. And then this one is the same, so we just need another one at a 1 1/4. So a notch again underneath. So that's all the bits for that part of the card done. And then we just need to mat and layer this piece. So actually we should be able to get out of one piece. So again, this is 2 notches under the 5 by 6. So we'll go a notch under the 6 and a notch. That should be okay then, I think. Just need to take a notch off. And then that will sit on there. So that's all the mini mats done. So then we'll take cardstock. So we'll use this one for the back. So again, that was a notch under the 5. So we'll go another notch under the 5. And another notch under the 7. Just double check that. You sure we've got it right? No, need to take another notch off. That's the back of the card. And then for the little pieces, I'm going to use this blue stuff. So just double check these again. They were all 1 notch under 1 1/4. So if we go 2 notches under 1 1/4. Another one. And then there were 2 notches. So if we do 3 under the 7. Like so. They should fit nicely on there. Yep. And then for the smaller one, I'm going to bring in this paper again, but I'm going to use the back of it because it's double-sided. So this will need to be that's a notch under 4 3/4. So if we go 2 notches under 4 3/4. And then that would be a notch under the 6. So if we go 2 notches under the 6. Yep, that should work. So then I think that's all the cutting we need to do. So then we can start putting this together. So we'll do the back first. I'm going to glue for this. everyone's been enjoying the nice weather. I don't know if everyone else had it, a hell of a storm this early hours of the morning. Thunder and lightning. I've never heard thunder as loud as it did last night. It's horrendous. But I think it's brought more of a cool breeze now. So, I mean, it's still warm, but I think the breeze is a lot cooler than it has been. I think the weather's supposed to be changing over the weekend anyway, so. Hopefully that's not the end of all the nice weather. Just line all these up. So we can place this one on the back. Like so. And we've got one for there and one for there. And then this piece will go on this one. Just tidy that up. I think I'm ready for a new blade because my trimmer's starting to fray the edges on the thinner stuff. That would go on there. So that's how we'd have the card. So we'll stick this one on. And then this one. And then what we'll do, we'll put some red liner tape on the back of this. Make sure it's the right way. See how far we need to bring it in. See, we need to turn that other way, so I'll put that on the wrong side. Thankfully I haven't put the other bit on yet. So that will sit like that. So let's see, probably get away with two pieces actually. Like so. And then we need two pieces on this side. So let's see. Just take those back ones off. what I'll do is, roughly so I know where it's going. It's about right. And we'll press. And then do the same again for the front one. And then that will stand like that. I mean, you could have one that's that way if you didn't have that back piece, but this will be a stepper, but it's going to be like that for today. So then we can stick this one on. I mean, you could do it on a larger card, and then obviously when you stood it up you would see more of the background. But as it was just a start, just to see what was going on, if I could, you know, do the card then. So then we'll place that on there, and then just seeing what sentiments we've got. So I might have a look actually, see what we've got in here, see if anything will fit. So we obviously want silver, so let's have a look. Happy birthday to you, would that fit on? Yeah, probably just about, so that could go underneath. So we've got that. Look what else we've got just in case. So I think it might be like happy birthday to you, because that would sit along the bottom. Because I'm just looking at the toppers on the sheet, and because of the space we've got left, we probably won't be able to get some of these other ones on without, you know, compromising that bit. So what we'll do is take out the centre, that can go on then, and we'll take this other bit off. And then that could go there, and then get the happy birthday out. Just take off some of those pips. And then that can go there like that. And then we'll maybe add some gems as well. Just move that out of the way. So what we'll do is we'll lie this bit flat. Make sure that's straight. And then we'll raise up this other piece. I must admit, I've never wouldn't have thought I would make these style of cards, but since watching YouTubers like Sybil Jane and Crafty Calamity, and also Julia Crafts, I've kind of took the plunge and tried to give them a go. And I was showing my mum the cards, and she could tell that, you know, I'd obviously moved on from my other one. She could tell that I'd, you know, gone more designer with my cards. So keep trying them. So then I shall put that in the centre. And then I think we'll raise this up as well. So I'll take out some Hunkydory strips, which are ideal for this sort of thing. Take that piece, might just be long enough. Just need a little bit more. Just tidy that up a little bit. Just be where it's being held into the pad. So, there we go. And then we'll just place that on there. Lid on my glue, that'll dry up. And then we'll get some, I think we'll get some silver gems. Got a little pot that's got all different ones in. So I think we'll have two. And we'll have still stuck together those two. Because you have to slip these ones, you have to snip because they've got tape and they're on like a strip, so you just have to cut in between them. So we've got that there. I think that'll do actually, because no, there's not much of the rest that we can see, so that's that. So there's my card as it stands. so it stands up. And then obviously, yes, it's a little bit bulkier, but it will lie flat to go in an envelope. So that's my video for today. Again, thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Take care, bye.